형이 왜?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shocking moments in Squid Game.
가영아 잠깐만. 가영아 아빠가 도착하면 다시 전화할게.
For this list, we're looking at the unexpected, visceral, disturbing, and standout moments from this groundbreaking new show. We'll be diving heavily into the plot and discussing some major bombshells, so a big spoiler warning is in order. Let me repeat the instructions. Tell us what moments most shocked you in the comments. Number 10. Red light, green light.
무궁화 꽃? 그 옛날에 어릴 때 하던 거 말이야?
It was the first game and the first time we realized the true stakes of the competition. After accepting a mysterious offer from a well-dressed stranger, indebted chauffeur Sung Gi-yeon is brought unconscious to a prison-like dormitory where masked men await.
남은 인생을 빚쟁이들에게 쫓기며 쓰레기처럼 사시겠습니까? 아니면 저희가 드리는 마지막 기회를 잡으시겠습니까?
The rules seem simple enough. Win 6 games and win billions in prize money. Despite the cloak and dagger actions, nobody seems to realize what they've gotten into. Even the blood trickling from the first eliminated player seems unreal.
무슨 소리예요?
It takes the massacre of nearly half the contestants to make the horror come to life. This is the preamble for what lies ahead, and the first glimpse of what our characters will do when death is on the line. Number 9. The game continues. 1 year after the contest's conclusion, Gi-yeon seems to have put the experience behind him and is heading to Los Angeles to visit his daughter. That is, until he spots 2 men on a train platform, playing a familiar game. When he intervenes and finds a business card that he knows all too well, Gi-yeon confirms his fear that another round of the macabre contest is about to begin.
그건 되나요? 안 돼! 절대로!
He calls the number on the card and receives a warning to stay away. But a red-haired and rejuvenated Gi-yeon is no longer a racehorse.
사람이야. 그래서 궁금해. 너희들이 누군지, 어떻게 사람에게 이런 짓을 할 수 있는지.
Though no season 2 has been confirmed, this moment makes it clear that the game and Gi-yeon's story still has more to come. Number 8. Doksu and Mina go down together.
뭐 하는 거야?
순진한 새끼.
Never was a story of more woe than that of the unhinged woman and her homicidal beau. Gangster Jang Doksu and the manipulative Han Min-yo seem to possess cockroach-like survival abilities. They form an alliance, although Min-yo warns Doksu of severe consequences should he betray her.
죽인다고 했다.
아이고 무서워라. 우리 한민여 씨 오늘도 게임 잘해보세요.
It doesn't take long for Doksu to do so, but not until penultimate game 5 does Min-yo get her bloodthirsty revenge.
나 배신하면 죽는다고 했지.
Crossing a glass bridge that could shatter beneath her at any time, Min-yo abandons any desire for victory or survival. With madness in her eyes and satisfaction in her smile, she throws herself from the bridge, pulling Doksu with her. Number 7. 3 steps. Some of Squid Game's best surprises teach us that common conundrums can possess uncommon solutions.
힘으로만 하는 게 아니야.
힘으로 하는 거 아니면 뭐 줄다리기를 말로 합니까?
줄다리기는 작전을 잘 짜고 단합만 잘 되면은 힘이 모자라도 이길 수가 있어.
For example, Player 1 teaches that tug of war isn't about which side is the strongest, but rather which team knows best how to use its strength via timing and placement. His teammates gain advantage by positioning themselves strategically and pulling at just the right time. Ultimately, though, it's Cho Sang-woo's idea to step towards the other team that saves them. The move causes the opposition to flounder, and Sang-woo's team heaves the rope to victory. It seems the brain is truly the body's strongest muscle. Number 6. Killed for an egg. This is having your lunch money stolen in the schoolyard taken to the extreme. The players wait in line for soda and a hard-boiled egg. But Doksu decides that one portion isn't enough.
같이 좀 먹고 삽시다.
He cuts the line for seconds, resulting in too little food to go around.
에이 씨발 재수없게 이씨. 뭘 처먹는 걸 쳐다보고 지랄이야 이씨.
When a player calls Doksu out for his unfair behavior, Doksu beats the man to death.
씨발 삐쩍 마른 새끼가 식탐은 많아가지고 씨.
The guards do nothing, and the deceased man's prize money is added to the jackpot. Watching this, the players learn that not only will murder go unpunished, it will actually benefit their standings in the contest. It's a ghastly display that teaches everyone the primal depths of morality they're capable of descending to. Number 5. The frontman revealed.
내 말대로 그래야 살아.
Just as a gun in Act 1 of a play must go off in Act 2, a man with a mask must have a secret. Filling that role in Squid Game is Frontman, the leader of the disguised guards who operate the deadly trials.
이 게임 안에선 모두가 평등해. 참가자들 모두가 같은 조건에서 공평하게 경쟁하지. 바깥 세상에서 불평등과 차별에 시달려온 사람들에게 평등하게 싸워서 이길 수 있는 마지막 기회를 주는 거야.
His identity remains shrouded for most of the season, until Hwang Jun-ho, a police detective infiltrating the unknown organization, uncovers the truth. He learns that Frontman is his missing brother Ino, who previously won the games in 2015.
형, 가자. 나랑 가자.
Ino's survival raises unsettling questions, including the reason a man would abandon his family for an operation that puts human lives at stake. We hope that a second season will tell us more. Number 4. Player 1 is alive. This entry takes us from one man behind the curtain to the next. Contest winner Gi-yeon receives an invitation from his ganbu, the old man that he'd befriended in the games. He discovers that Player 1, whom he had thought executed, is still alive.
당신 누굽니까?
Furthermore, the old man appears to have been behind the games all along. Why is the best question Gi-yeon musters. Reliving childhood, relieving boredom, searching for virtue in a society racked with inequality, the answer seems to be all these things.
고민을 좀 해봤지. 뭘 하면은 좀 재미가 있을까?
재미로 그런 짓을 시켰다고?
Arguably more haunting is the revelation that the man who seemed the most kind-hearted of anyone could craft such an artificial hell.
자네 덕에 기억도 나지 않던 오래전 일들이 떠올랐어.
Perhaps it's the show's way of asking us, which life is the real hell anyway?
이 짓을 계속 하자는 거야 지금?
해야지 그럼. 나가면 뭐가 달라? 어차피 나가도 생 지옥이야 이 씨발.
Number 3. The winner.
그 돈 난 절대 여기서 가지고 못 나가.
There are a couple of heartstoppers in this entry. You may have guessed the final winner, but it's how we finally get there that makes this moment so memorable. It's jarring how quickly Gi-yeon shifts from anger to compassion when he can't bring himself to murder Sang-woo. And it's absolutely gut-wrenching when Sang-woo takes his own life, begging only that Gi-yeon take the winnings to help his mother.
형, 미안해.
In one moment, everything else between them washes away, and only life, death, and the prize at the finish line remain. Gi-yeon might win, but he'll never be the same again.
우승 축하합니다. 대단한 경기였습니다.
왜지? 왜 이런 짓을 하는 거지?
Number 2. The Death of Kang Se-byuk. you might not be inclined to think highly of a pickpocket who stole your money. Despite this being Gi-yeon's introduction to Se-byuk, he becomes her teammate. Eventually, Gi-yeon recognizes Se-byuk's resourcefulness and the bravery with which she faces adversity. She becomes a beacon of goodness in the moral abattoir that Gi-yeon has found himself in.
아저씨든 나든 둘 중 한 명이 살아서 여기 나가면 서로 남은 가족 챙겨주기로.
After Se-byuk sustains mortal injury, Gi-yeon pleads through the walls for medical help.
제발 거줘요. 사람이 죽어가요. 거기 아무도 없어요.
When his back is turned, Sang-woo takes the opportunity to end Se-byuk's life. The shock, disbelief, and sorrow is plain on Gi-yeon's face, and we felt it right alongside him. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. The Riot. The murder at lunch incites a killing spree. The vote. The players decide if the game will continue, and it comes down to the last vote. Gi-yeon wins Il-nam's final game. Maybe the human decency Il-nam was looking for does still exist. Gi-yeon finds his mother's body. She never lived to see that her son would finally be okay.
엄마 나왔어. 나 돈 벌어 왔어.
Ali's death. Arguably the most noble character is betrayed by his partner. Number 1, the entire marble game. This 60 minutes had us reeling. Where to begin? There's the twist that players would actually be matched against their selected partners. Then there's Gi-yeon using player 1's supposedly deteriorating memory against him.
방금 뭐라고 했냐고?
짝이야.
There's also Sungwoo's betrayal of Ali and Doksu's incredibly lucky victory. That's all before we even mention Ji-young's brief friendship with Kang Se-byuk, followed by the heartbreaking sacrifice that left our throats dry.
너는 여기서 나갈 이유가 있지만 난 없어.
Every conflict and earth-shattering resolution encompasses the elaborate morality and dizzying storytelling of this show. This is an hour of television that deserves a list of its own. And if you haven't leapt from your seat, check your pulse.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.